How would you like to own your own wild animal as a household pet? They're adorable and fuzzy, and they can do no harm, right? These animals are adorable when little, but deadly when they're older.
The death toll from the captive exotic animals is eye-opening. 41 people have died from attacks by lions, tigers, bears, elephants, and monkeys, 21 from snakes, including 7 children, George.
But it turns out that across America, thousands of tigers, bears, and other dangerous animals are being kept in homes as pets, legally.
That's right, and this is the place you expect to find exotic animals, including a 360-pound tiger. But it turns out this man had a mini zoo in his backyard, and the bare minimum when it comes to things like cages and food and water. Now, almost a dozen exotic animals were seized from an Atchison County property over the weekend, locked in cages similar to dog kennels, included bobcats, cougars, and a 360-pound tiger. According to the Humane Society, anyone could have walked up to the cages and stuck their finger in, and no one was even at the property. The animals were just left alone, and that's not all. Evidence shows they were extremely malnourished and dehydrated.
When an animal is held captive in an unnatural environment, their lifespan tends to shorten, throwing their species into extinction. Their lifespan can shorten due to a lack of care, an incorrect food supply, unnatural or dangerous surroundings, and most of all, poor conditions. It is not always about the conditions, but sometimes about the lack of training from the owners. In this case, married couple Mike and Sheree Jones, well off owning a go-kart company, decided to start their own exotic bird collection in their backyard. Their most prized possession, an albino peacock, mated with a normal peacock and had 3 peacock babies. Due to a lack of secure caging, the albino peacock ran away, and due to a lack of training, the mother peacock died while giving birth, and 3 of the baby peacocks died as well. Later on, they found the albino peacock dead, hit by a semi-truck in the middle of the highway. In a personal interview, Mike Jones stated, "My wife and I thought it'd just be a cool thing to have a peacock running around the house. We didn't know it would take so much work to maintain them." And sometimes, just because you are well trained does not mean you need to be owning exotic animals, such as this man.
Kind of deadly safari in the suburbs of Ohio today. As more than 50 lions, Bengal tigers, and bears roamed the streets, residents locking their homes, children kept behind closed doors. The animals were unleashed on the town by a suicidal man who kept them in his backyard.
911. Yeah, there's a lion on Mount Perry Road in Grayshot.
I'm pretty sure, and I just saw a wolf.
I think I just seen one. Looks like a jaguar or a wolf or something.
Deputies with shoot-to-kill orders used their pistols to take down lions, tigers, bears, and wolves before the sun went down.
I never knew the amount of animals we were dealing with until just now. But when I read this, what he's going to read to you is unbelievable.
The total number of animals we were dealing with was approximately 56 animals on this farm. Those numbers included 48 of which are now deceased. There are 48 animals that we had to put down. Those animals included 1 wolf, 6 black bears, 2 grizzly bears, 9 male lions, 8 lionesses, 1 baboon, 3 mountain lions, and 18 tigers. There are 2 missing animals at this time, one being a gray wolf and one being a monkey.
At least 60 deaths have been attributed to wild animals in homes in the past 20 years. In 7 states, there are no laws restricting the ownership of wild animals. The Humane Society of the United States states there are more tigers living in American communities than there are in the wild.